Welcome to our Freebie Friday video. It's Shade here. Today we're discussing how to handle liens that are attached to real estate. So there are many ways to handle the liens that are attached to real estate, but this is just an overview to give you an idea where to start. Most of the homeowners don't usually know that there's a lien attached until they're about to transfer title or sell the property, and then the title search comes back saying, hey, there are some liens out there that need to be cleared up. So what I think would be the best practice always is to first find out who the creditor is and what is the underlying issue. So is this lien from a contractor that did work on the property and filed a mechanic's lien? Is it a lien from IRS or a county taxing authority? Is it a lien from a creditor that sued for a debt in civil court and then attached a judgment against the property? So all those things we need to find out first to be able to get an idea what we're really looking at. Then the next step is to verify the validity or the appropriateness of filing the lien in the first place. So for instance, some contractors will file the lien against the wrong property or against the wrong party, and some creditors will also do the same. Especially if you have a common name like John Smith, you might have a lien filed against you even though it's not really anything that you had to do with in civil court or with the contractor. So they accidentally filed it against the wrong person. So that's a case of mistaken identity. And then what I think is the best practice, again, is to file an affidavit into the property records, pretty much controverting or denying the truth of the lien, saying that I am not the right person or that they have the wrong property and whatnot. The second thing that I think you really want to do is to look out to see if at the time that the lien attached, whether that home was a homestead. So you don't have to designate a homestead with a county for the home to be a homestead. It just means that you qualify as being able to claim an exemption under the Texas homestead exemption. And the lawyers will be able to kind of tell you more about how that works and be able to tell you whether your property was indeed a homestead at the time that the lien attached. So check that step first before negotiating any settlement or any release of the liens. If you find that everything was validly filed and that you don't have any homestead exemption that you could claim as at the time that the lien was filed, then I think you might want to settle the claim unless you have other defenses that you can come up with. If you want to settle the claim, the best thing is to offer them about a quarter, so a fourth of what the total debt is that they're claiming, and see whether the creditor would allow you to pay that as full settlement in full, payment in full for the settlement. And that would allow them to give you a release of lien as well. The title companies will be fine as long as the lien is released. Sometimes you can do a partial release if you're not able to get a complete release, and some title companies will be fine with that as well. So just make sure you're filing the right affidavits into the property records if you completely deny the truth of the lien or if you deny that you're the right person. And last but not least, if all else fails, of course, you might have to go to court to fight the creditor or whoever filed the lien and go from there. So there are many different steps for negotiating, especially if it's with IRS or a county taxing authority. And make sure that you take care of those, because those kinds of liens can actually cause a foreclosure to take place. So those are quick tips for you on this. And as I said, the liens may be removed because of a homestead exemption, but it doesn't mean that the debt goes away, just to be clear. So if you have any questions, reach out to a professional so that they can help you figure out how to move forward. And I'll talk to you next time. Happy Friday.